Hello friends, let's begin with our science subject chapter 20 in the world of stars. What is a galaxy? What are the various components of a galaxy? Let's recall. The answer is a galaxy is an expansive space system composed of huge collection of gas, dust and billions of stars and their solar system. The various components of a galaxy are the disk, the halo and the nucleus or central bulge. Life cycle of star. Stars are formed in clouds of gas and dust known as nebulae. Nuclear reactions at the center or core of stars provide enough energy to make them bright. A star born in a stellar nebula. As it grows, it enters into one of the two pathways of life. Depending on its size, the star becomes either an average star or massive star. Can you see? Yes, it's given over there in the picture. The average star then becomes the red giant, a planetary nebula, and ended life as a white dwarf. Can you see that in the picture? The massive star turns into red supergiant, goes supermove and ends up as a neutron star or a black hole, again depending on its size. Small to medium stars turn into red giants and big stars turn into red supergiants. Star. Solar system. Do you know what is solar system? I hope. Our solar system is a tiny part of a galaxy called the Milky Way, which is many times larger than the solar system. There are lakhs of stars in the Milky Way and some of them being many times bigger than our sun. Some of them have their own planetary systems. Stars in the Milky Way show a great diversity in color, brightness as well as size. Some stars which appear to be close to one another making a particular figure are together known as constellation. It can be of different types. Sky and space. Sky. Standing in an open space, if we look at the sky on a cloudless night, we see numerous stars against a dark background. Those are what? Stars. The portion of the earth and the portion beyond that which can be seen in the form of a roof by our eyes while standing on the earth is called the sky. Space. The continuous empty space between the sphere, planets, stars, etc. in the sky is called space. It may contain gas and dust particles. Numerous star clusters have formed in space. Rising of the stars. The sun, the moon and the stars are seen to rise in the east and set in the west because the earth rotates from the west to the east. Yes. Can you see the direction of west and east? It has been shown over there. If you observe carefully, we also notice that the stars rise and set 4 minutes earlier every day. That is, if a star rises at 8 p.m. tonight, it will rise at 7:56 p.m. tomorrow. If you can notice, please do notice this. Against the background of stars, the sun and the moon appear to move from the west to the east. If sun moving through 1 degree every day and the moon through 12 to 13 degrees, this happens due to the motion of the earth around the sun and that of the moon around the earth. You can see it in the picture. It has been shown how the earth and the moon are rotating. The place for sky watching should be away from the city, and as far as possible, it should be a new moon light. Binoculars or telescopes should be used for sky watching. Through this, it is very clear to see. Identifying the pole star in the north makes the sky watch easier. Hence, the pole star should be used as a reference point for sky watch. As the stars in the west set early, sky watching should begin with the stars in the west. As in geographical maps, the east and the west are shown to the right and left respectively in a sky map. On a sky map, the north and the south are towards the bottom and the top of the map respectively. This is because the sky map is to be held overhead. A group of stars occupying a small portion of the celestial sphere is called a constellation. It has a shape. You can see it has been shown over there in the picture. Some of these stars appear to form certain figures of animals. These figures have been named after certain events or belief of the times when the constellations were identified. In this way, Western observers have divided the celestial sphere into 88 constellations. Similarly, Asian Western astronomers put forward the idea of 12 zodiac signs, whereas Indian astronomers suggested the 27 nakshatra. Zodiac sign. The ecliptic has been imagined to be divided into 12 equal parts. Thus, each part subtends 30 degrees at the center of the celestial sphere. Each of these spheres is called a Rashi or zodiac sign. They are named Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Nakshatra. The moon completes one revolution around the earth in approximately 27.3 days. The portion transferred by the moon in one day is called a nakshatra. So if we divide 360 degrees into 27 equal parts, each part is about 13 degrees and 20 minutes. A nakshatra is known from the brightest star that it contains. The brightest star is called the Yoga Tara. Which nakshatra we can see during a sky watch depends upon the position of the earth along its orbit. During summer nights, one can see many stars. We call them Saptarashi. In the month of February, this constellation rises around 8 p.m. in the northeast. It is on the meridian in the month of April, and in the month of October, it gets around 8 p.m. It sets around. As the name suggests, Saptarashi is a group of 7 bright stars. It is in the shape of quadrangle with a tall made up of 3. It thus resembles a kite, and it can be easily recognized if we extend one side of the quadrangle. It reaches the pole star. Different countries have different names for this constellation. In English, it is called the Great Bear. Mrga Nakshatra or Orion has very bright stars. On winter night, they can be seen easily. It has 7-8 stars, of which 4 are in the corners of a quadrangle. The line passing through the 3 middle stars of the constellation, when extended, meets a very bright star. This is Vedya or Sirius. During the month of December, Mrga Nakshatra rises at 8 p.m. on the eastern horizon. It is on the meridian during February, and in June it sets around 8 p.m.